What's up, guys? John from Heavysettactical. I just got something in the mail today that's pretty special to me. I got this Combat Troodon from sharpthingsokc.com. They got some great Gen 3 Microtech stuff and some of their old stuff that Microtech doesn't have on a lot of other sites before, like right now. So this crazy package is something very special. I'm gonna try to open it without flashing my address to everybody. So, as you can see on the wrap job, this is somebody in the knife world that cares very much for properly wrapping when they send an expensive knife. So let me try to rip this open. So guys, real quick, I'm going to talk about my experience with sharpthingsokc.com. I had a Gen 3 Scarab 2 come in the mail from them, and it had an issue from the factory from Microtech with the trigger. It was misfiring a little bit. So these guys called me on my personal phone and walked me through sending that knife back and took care of me on every aspect of that transaction. When I sent this back, they told me to pick something new, and they'll take care of the deficit, or they could refund it. So I waited like 3 days till it got to them. They called me right away, and I switched it out for this Gen 3 Combat Troodon. So far, dude, this thing is awesome. A lot more carryable than the Scarab. Oh man, guys, this is a knife that I have waited for some time. This is a very, very special purchase for me. It's something I've wanted for so long. I wish the Les George patch was on it. Oh, okay, guys, this is it. This is the Les George VECP, which is a custom folders, oh man, that are made by Les George. You guys have probably heard of the Les George Talos, and Les George VECP and Mina, M-Y-N-A. Oh man, it's so glassy and so good. So this is a highly customized collector's piece from a guy that I met on a Facebook group, and it was either Blade Traders or Caveman EDC, one of my Facebook groups I talked about in my last rant video. And he got some customization done to this knife. That's called bark. When you bark, like barking a knife, it's when you put, like tree bark looking texture into the titanium. So he got that professionally done, and got it anodized, and got the thumb studs anodized. There's a little bit of oil in and around there. So guys, this is a MagnaCut folder by Les George, and it is crispy good. The VECP is a very, very sought after model by Les George, and his knives are just a national treasure as far as I'm concerned. I've gotten to handle one of the new Les George Talos knives, but the VECP is a slightly less overbuilt, and it has a little more finesse. You guys are going to say, that looks familiar. That looks like the ProTech Rockeye by Les George with ProTech. And that's always an automatic with the push button right here, pink. And this is essentially the ProTech Rockeye in a manual with MagnaCut steel and just some beautiful anodization. I'm so excited to have this in my collection. That's the Les George Maker's Mark there. It's a little cloudy underneath the anodization work that he had done. But yeah, just extremely grateful. Can't even believe I got this. I've been hunting for a Les George. The action is fantastic. Let's do some size comparisons. Okay, this is it next to the MagnaCut Chris Reeve Omniums on. So it's got about a 1/4 inch less than, maybe closer to a 1/2 inch less than the Omnumzon in length. Let's put it next to the Quiet Carry Drift. Let me try to center these a little better. Quiet Carry Drift. They're about the same size. It's about 1/8 of an inch bigger than the Quiet Carry Drift. Let's throw up there the Spyderco Indela. Spyderco Indela. Man, that thing's all beat up. So very similar size as the Indela, probably almost exactly the same size. Then we got the always classic Paramilitary 2. So check out the size of the PM2 next to it. Again, the PM2 just has a little bit more reach in the blade tip there sticking out. This is the PM2 Salt and MagnaCut. And then we got the my new TRM Shadow. Let's see, a little longer than the Shadow. And then one more, we'll do the Demco AD20 full size. So it's quite a bit shorter than that. So when it comes to folding knives, I've been getting a lot more into the high-end collector's stuff these days, the premium stuff. And this knife, that detent is so well done. It's pretty drop shutty. It's not too drop shutty, which I like. It's not like a guillotine. Got to give it a little shake to close it. And it has just that awesome, just like the Rockeye, that awesome thumb ramp there. To be honest with you, the TRM Adam's one of my favorite folders, but it has this place where you can really choke up on the blade. And on this you can too. You could just use that flat spot and really choke up on this, put your thumb out in front of that ramp. I don't think it's necessary on a folder, even though I love the TRM Adam. So I love this knife. I think it's perfect. You got that deep finger guard, and then it puts your thumb in a really comfy spot with very smoothed over jimping. The VECP by George is just an absolute win. I wanted to keep this kind of light tonight, and you know, we had the wedding yesterday. It's a Saturday evening. I'm just gonna hang home and relax. I don't know why it's not very, whatchamacallit, very good clarity tonight on my camera, is it? I'm actually shooting in 4K, which is funny. Let me try to change this. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I have literally absolutely no idea why my camera is not very clear tonight. That's strange. Maybe it's the lighting. It's not in 4K like it normally is. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this knife and showcase the George on my channel. I have been just searching for one of these for so long, and God really kind of blessed my collection here and just had a perfect scenario where I could get one and not have to pay $1,000 for it. So I'm very grateful. Yeah, I'm gonna check out what's going on with my camera. I hope you guys have a great evening. It's Saturday. Have fun, stay safe, and like always, guys, stay heavy.